Hi, we are the team. We're doing the project for the class Procesos de Manufactura with Mr. Núñez, which we hope is watching this video. And we're going to analyze and discuss which material to use to build a house. Well, first we're going to state the case of Pedro. So here we go. He says, "Hi, my name is Pedro, and I'm in the middle of an exciting project. I am 34 years old, married. I am married with 3 kids. I work at a bank that does not pay me well enough to get out of my apartment. 3 months ago, my godfather passed away, and although we didn't speak much, he left me a land in Chipinque to do with it whatever I want. My wife thought that it would be a great idea to build our house on it. She was so determined that she convinced her mother to take us as her house guest until we get done with the house, so that we didn't have to pay any rent. So I'm trying to make the best decisions on how to build my house out of all these materials. So the materials that I will be selecting from Edu Level 2 and are all of these materials. Okay. So I am a little bit afraid that by living in Chipinque, my house get reached by a fire, and all the work that I put in burns to the ground. So I'm trying to select a material. Well, first of all, a material that has a good Jones model, so it's strength to the wind and stuff. Okay, here are all the materials. And now, as I was saying, that I'm afraid that in Chipinque there might be a fire. It wouldn't be the first time. So I want my house to be able to resist that. And in an investigation that I made, we find out that the fires, the forestal fires, can reach temperatures from 500 to 700 Celsius. So here in thermal properties, sorry, I'm going to put melting point 700 or 750, just in case. Okay. So from out of the 100, I only have 34 materials left for building my house. Now, we know that Monterey is a very hot place to live. For most part of the year, it's always super hot, especially in summer. So I was thinking about our electric bill, how much it will increase by moving from a small apartment to a much bigger house. And I don't want my house to be cold or yield, but just to have a nice room temperature. So I need a material that can help us with the electric bill. So I need a material that is not a good conductor. So I go here, I limit thermal properties, and I put poor good insulator, and I get 9 materials out of 100. So we're getting close to our goal. Okay, so by building a house, obviously you have to be able to process it with with mold, with the molding and stuff. So We go here to category, processability and moldability, and we get that only these four materials can mold on a respectively good way, because here we can see the meaning of processability. It says it's the age or difficulty which polymers can be shaped by processes such as injection molding, extrusion, blow molding, transforming, compression molding. And we're going to need that to make our house. And number 1 is not recommendable, and up to 5 is excellent processability. So as we see here, cement is the highest of all in molding. So we see that we're only left with 4 molding materials. So we obviously are not going to build our house with zirconia, because we will see that it's very expensive. Let me just verify that. Here, price. Yeah, zirconia is way up, which this 3. So we're going to just ignore zirconia because it's out of our reach, and we're going to analyze just these 3 materials. So if we see the Young's model here, let me just bring that up. We see the cement is the highest of all, which is very good for us because cement was also relatively less costly than brick, and a little bit more costly than concrete, but not that significant. But let's check out the graph for chemical properties, hardness, to see how much hardness does our materials have. This will be brick, which is more harder than concrete and cement. So there's an advantage with brick because it's more hard, although it has a less Jones model. So we have our advantages and disadvantages with brick and cement, and because I want to get out as quickly as possible from my mother's-in-law house, I'm thinking we will go with cement because it is more quickly for me to afford cement than brick, and also it will build more easily, so more quickly with cement than with brick. It will take longer to build a house with brick than with cement. Okay, so now we just selected my house material. Concrete is just cement with water, so it makes it more and more weaker, and since we live in Mexico, you cannot really control how much will the builders put, how strong will the concrete will be, so it will probably be around this area, and with cement it will be It's right in the middle, more lightly. So it's almost double stronger the cement than the concrete. So we will go with cement. Okay, now we will save this project. And we will open a new project to determine how are we going to form, how are we going to process the cement. So first we need to go with material universe and select cement, which is our material. Okay, insert. Okay, so we have 5 process available that we are going to have to select from. So we go to limit and we tell the program that we need a solid 3D. So we need to see which shape we need. We need the prismatic, the sheet no, and the 3D. Okay, so we come here, select, and apply. We narrow it down to 4 results, and we also need to be in the process. We need to be able to here. To primary shaping, because we need to take an unshaped material and give it shape. To modify shape or add features, it's just what we need. We need to cut, slice, and all the stuff. So we select it and apply it. We're just left with injection molding. So it also has an advantage that what's it? In the economic attributes, because I need to be able to get out of my mother-in-law house quickly, and it's of low intensity, so it's perfect for my house, and I just need to get the architects to finish with the sketch and hopefully start building my house in a week and be out of this house pretty soon. Thank you for listening, and hope you like it.